Good evening or good morning, whatever it is. Thanks to Meditation Magic for allowing me to do this one. Today, I will be concluding the book which we started talking 2 weeks back, Living Untethered by Michael A. Singer. I am able to cover only part of the book compared to, sorry, compared to the book has 38 chapters, but I am able to cover only 15 of them, and remaining 39, I don't think I can make justice out of it. So I will give a brief um overview of what happened. In Telugu, they call Simhavalokanam. So he starts off saying that awareness of the self. What is the self? How do you find it? Where are you? And for that, he tells conscious receiver, where he compares that with the TV. The same thing in our mind. Somebody is sitting in my mind and watching what's happening with all through five senses, not even with the audio video. It has depth, it has everything, senses, five senses. So, but living inside is sometimes it's a good, sometimes it's bad. Why? Because whenever I have the world goes as I want, I will feel happy. If world goes against my things, I won't feel good. So he compares that with three ring circus, where it's our external world. Uh, Three ring circus, where my thoughts, outside world, and emotions and feelings. These are the three he calls three ring circus. I always think of three legged stool. If anything is not happy, and you can't sit on it properly on a three-legged stool. All three needs to go in a rhythm. So thoughts, outside world, and emotions and feelings. He talks about nature of things. From there, he comes with the world. He explains how world came into the picture. Then he goes into world we live in, where the thoughts and how the thoughts come to us, and power of creation. It's not personal, empty mind. We came up to here, and he covers personal mind and how we fall from it. So basically, when we come into this world, we have fresh mind. That's why when kids fall down, if nobody sees, he's fine. But if somebody says, "Oh, you fell down," then they start crying. So these are the things. And then when we see a flower, we like it, and we make a happy thing. When we see a snake, we see agitation in our thing. All those things starts inside us, which are favorable moments, unfavorable moments. If dad shouts, that means dad is angry. If I make this thing, dad will get angry, or mom will get angry. All these will form a thought patterns in our mind. So we are falling from that pure mind down, and that's how the psyche gets created in our mind. We start analyzing everything with our past experiences. So there is a human mind is brilliant, but how do we use it is what he critically says. Uh, then he talks about abstract mind, where all these grooves he explained, and he also refers to Patanjali Yoga Sutras and other stuff. Then the whole day, what are we doing? Whether we serve the mind or we fix it, we don't try to fix our mind. We try to fix the external world. We try to fix our own behaviors, thinking that, oh, I should not feel this way or that. Why is he cutting my lane? Why he's behaving like this? So so the mind is, we already formulated opinions, and then how everything needs to go, and we start serving the mind, or we try to fix it and all that stuff. It is not going to happen. So then he says, he talks about willful thoughts and automatic thoughts. Willful thoughts is where I willfully think about it. Uh, let's say now I am thinking of telling this to a class, and willful thoughts. Automatic thoughts are automatically comes to us. Like when somebody cuts in front of your car, you immediately says, what kind of stupid guy he is? Why is he cutting like that? Or a mosquito falls, automatically we hit the mosquito. So these are all automatic thoughts. And then he talks about how they are affecting our life and other things. Then he moves into dreams and subconscious. Where dreams also, there are three kinds of dreams. Recently, I was reading about it. One is in the waking state, we think about a lot of things. Those are some kind of dreams. And when you go little bit like a REM sleep, we get a dreams, and how subconscious plays into that. Wherever they says that some of the dreams are coming from our subconscious, where it creates something. And once people go deeper, they go into subconscious and pulls out a lot of other things which are blocking them, other things. So waking, that's why he calls waking dreams. Then this is all heart portion, one of the stool, leg of the stool. The other one is understanding the emotions. He starts talking about how emotions are affecting us. Like if somebody cuts me, I get angry. If somebody says I'm stupid, I feel sad. If nobody talks with me, I feel lonely. All these emotions are in the body, and they agitate us or they move us. So that is one of the leg. They either becoming longer or shorter. We can't sit on the stool properly. So those emotions are very critical also. That is a third leg. And beautifully, he mentions about why heart opens and closes. So he says everything is coming from heart. In the heart, we have these emotions hiding, generated. So he says, when we go to a beautiful place, we says, I love this place. But he says, you are not loving the place. That place opened your heart so that the energy flows freely. If energy is flowing through the heart freely, we feel loved. We feel that loving sensation or happiness, all those things. As of now, we create so many obstacles. That's why the love or the energy doesn't flow through us. It is getting blocked, and it has to find its way to reach the wherever it's supposed to go. But when the heart opens, it's much easier. And if we go to some people who are very negative in energy, heart closes. That's where we says, I hate this place. I don't want to come this place. So that's what he beautifully explains in this chapter. This book is excellent. Every sentence I have to highlight. There are so many. That's why I gave up highlighting and trying to tell you, because last 2 weeks I went through each chapter and all those lines. It didn't happen. So that is in this chapter he talks about why heart opens and closes. Then he talks about dance of energy flow. So that's what he says. Whenever we go, that is the dance is going on in our body. When we see something we like, the heart opens, and then we feel so energetic, so loving, all that stuff. When I say somebody I love you, I am not loving them. I am loving the situation, but opened my heart. The person opened my heart. That place opened my heart, so that the energy flows beautifully. And then he talks about cause of moods and emotions, how the moods form. Again, going back to if something doesn't happen the way we want, we fight that. We fight to make other person to conform to our expectations, and then the mood comes and emotions comes and all that stuff he does. And I didn't put the bullet points, so let me go back here. Dance of the energy flow to moods, and then he explains the secrets of the heart also in this chapter. So what is the predicament for humans? How do we overcome this thing? Like we have so many blockages, so many samskaras, which is from childhood, we keep forming in our life. How do we get them out? How do we shift out of them? So he says, work with your heart. Don't try to suppress it or express it. Oh, some of the people are so vehement that, oh, you should not suppress the anger. I need to express it. That's why I'm expressing. Don't talk about this thing. I always says, why? Anger, I didn't cause the anger in other person. However, most of the times we say, that person caused me anger. That person made me sad. Nobody is making you sad or anger. It is me. I am thinking myself. I am making me angry, or I am making myself sad. I follow Satsai Baba, and he used to say that anger needs to be on the tongue. So when anger is on the tongue, you conquer the anger. If anger moves us, whole body, when I become angry, the whole body will vibrate, and the face will go red. That means anger is driving me, not I'm driving the anger. That is the difference between when emotion takes over you or you are wearing it. That's why Sri Ramachandra, they call he is embodiment of anything. He gets anger, but that anger is only on the tongue. As soon as Lakshmana falls on his feet, he just releases it. It's not like us. We will move with it, and it sometimes people will be angry for 2 days, 3 days, or lifetime. I don't like that person. So that is burning. So it's not good to suppress or express. We need to analyze it and release it. That's what he talks about here. So that's where he talks about learning to let go. We need to learn how to let go. So here he gives some techniques to freeing yourself so that we'll leave it. Here I remembered, he didn't mention, but I remember Serenity Prayer, where they beautifully, they says, Lord, allow me to accept things which I cannot change, and accept me, give me courage to change which I can. So those are fine. So whatever I can change, I am changing. What can I change? I can adjust my books. I can change my workspace, or I can change the route I'm going. Instead of going into the same pit every time, I can go different route. These are the things I can change. Some of the things I can't change, like a weather. If weather changes, why do I need to fight with the weather? Oh, it's raining. Fine. A couple of days back, somebody sent a beautiful picture where as soon as it rains, people say that, oh, why is it raining? Oh, it's spoiling my entire day, blah, blah, blah. So they keep judging. They try to fit that weather into their perception. And if it doesn't fit it, they fight with it. Instead of that, oh, it's raining, fine. Take the umbrella and walk. Or, oh, it's not raining, fold the umbrella. That's all you need to think about it. So those two are there. Then here, there is another line. It says, give me the discrimination to figure out what is what. That is the beautiful thing. I need to know what I can change so that I can change. I need to accept which I don't have control over changing, to accept that one. The discrimination to distinguish between those two. If you look at the Serenity Prayer, that's what they call Serenity Prayer. That is a beautiful prayer. So then he talks about this low-hanging fruit, where he says, changing ourselves or to accept everything, in the beginning, it is very difficult. As time goes by, we may achieve. So don't look for the big thing. That's what I tell people whenever they want to read books. Also, they'll say, oh, I read so many and I don't want to read anymore because I need to practice what I learned. It is not going to happen. Like if I decide that I'm going to tell only truth, which is difficult part, I am not going to implement it. I'm not going to learn anything new. Instead of that, keep open, learn. That is satsang. That is also satsang. As much we go through Brahmaraketaka Nyayam, they call it as insect, which goes around another different species insect, round and round and round and round, and makes the insect also as his family. That's what they call it as Brahmaraketaka Nyayam in Telugu, or in I don't know, is it Sanskrit? So similar way, the more we expose, that's why Patriji stresses that we need to do meditation. We need to spread meditation and knowledge and learn knowledge. As more we are involved in this thing, the more and more will fill, and the negativities will go away. Whichever you don't like in the body, which moving you, which are doing all that stuff, will move, and positive things will settle in. A beautiful example is, if you keep listening to some sloka or some song, you don't need to memorize it. It's already there in the body. You are not sitting there that I want to learn this. Sometimes we do. I want to learn this sloka, and we learn it. But if even your kids are reading again and again, you pick it up because you are exposed to that repeated statement. The same thing, all this knowledge, all these spiritual books give us the same thing. Only thing is, it's if you take a diamond, in the diamond, each angle, it looks different, but it's the same diamond. The truth is same thing. You can look at from any facet, any angle, truth is same, and you see it from different aspects. When I tell something, it will click to some people, not all of them. Some people may say, oh, that's what that day that person told me. Oh, that's what that book told. So when you look at it in different perspective, you get that thing. So keep learning. And that's why he says here low hanging fruit, where he starts off with small things. Let's say from today onwards, if somebody cuts your car, you don't get angry, because it's not going to change anything, and it's 100% waste of energy, zero return back. So why do I need to worry about it? If he cuts the car, you have to think that, oh, that person has more important thing than me, so he's going that way. Then it doesn't agitate you. If you think about, oh, what kind of idiot is he? Why is he doing that? Always does that. See, these are all the judgment thoughts. So like that, we start off with small things which we can do and control it. If a kid falls, again, I'm digressing to nonviolent communication, where the Marshall Rosenberg explains very well. He says, I see a lazy person, and I don't see a lazy person. I see a person doing lazy thing. So he distinguishes the person from the action. Most of the time, people put action on top of the person. He always lies. He always falls. He always does this thing. But he's not. When we say he always lies, if you ask his name, he will tell the correct name. So those are the small things. Start improving, implementing into your life. Like in my own life, I used to say, I just want to say. Why do I need to say I want to say? I want to say is not, it's going to decrease the value. So I learn to control my use of just. Just the same thing in Toastmasters, when I go, ums are reduced. Consciously, I reduce those filler words. These are the things. Same way in emotions also, we can do that one. So past, how do we reduce the past? He talks, and then he comes to meditation, which we all do, meditation, and how to release all those unwanted things. Then you can handle the bigger stuff. That's what he says. Then he says, living a life of acceptance. Accept the life, which is again going back to Serenity Prayer. Accept the things which you cannot change. We cannot change anyone else. We can change only ourselves. Most of the life we try to change other people, it doesn't work. So acceptance. And then how to deal with blocked energies. In our body, we block. First time when it came to my life is my mom got diagnosed with ovarian cancer. At that time, people, what they say is, immediately they say is, she hid so many emotions in her tummy. That's why she suffered. That's a Telugu way. I think all other languages also says, when you suppress all the emotions, she got that. So similar way, some of the emotions we hid in our body, like my stomach also, maybe I'm hiding something. That's why I have big belly. So these are the things I learned, like in Option Institute, they clearly says we suppress our emotions. That's why we get the belly. Or there is another book called Radical Forgiveness. In that book, author tries to coach a lady who had a lot of horrendous life with the previous husband, and she left him. She comes to him for coaching. In that one, he asked, hey, where did you get rid of all his memories? And she says, no, still there are some of his stuff in my house. He asked, where did you put it? She says she kept it in the attic. And the lady is diagnosed with brain tumor. And she wants to have brain tumor than burning off that extra stuff. She's still holding on to it. See, these are all metaphorically, they are related in our energy, how we block and how to release them. If we release, then it's easier. Even the desk is cluttered. They say house needs to be clean. Why in India, we used to sweep our floors. We used to sweep and put water in front of the house every day, morning and evening, because we say Lakshmi will be coming in only if it is clean. If you have all that nonsense is there, it's not. In scientific way also, they tell cluttered mind cannot do much good. We need to have focused mind. So the same thing he talks about blocked energies and how we transmute the energy and use power of intent like that. He takes it. So I strongly recommend you to read this book. Excellent book. One example I want to give is about dealing with blocked energies. I go to one person who's called Network Care. They also say same thing. When information like unable unlimited information comes to you, body will immediately think of fight or flight mode. So in the fight or flight mode, that information, it suppresses into energy and blocks in our spine. That's what they say. So there will be blocks of energy in the spine, and spine, everybody knows that the nerves start from the spine. So when the blocked energy is there, that starts affecting the nerve, and the nerve will be coming some hand pain or something. The regular medication says, oh, hand pain, let me give pain medication and suppress it. But these people says, we allow you that energy to release by doing certain manipulation. Just they touch different parts of the body so that that energy moves freely. So I really liked it, and I am enjoying it, their service for last 2 years. I really like that. So whenever I see the blocked energies, that's what I remember. Like, yes, blocked energy is in the body, and we see that the disc bulge and doctors fusing them, all that stuff, no need. Or we can go through with the meditation and release the blocked energies. This is the summary of the book. Again, book name is Living Untethered, Beyond the Human Predicament, Michael A. Singer. That's what I can do. I know I didn't do the much justice to the book, but I at least gave a taste of it so that you can go back and read the book, which is dense with information and beautiful book. Thank you for listening to it. Thank you, Swarupa. Any questions?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. If no questions, Swarupa will start the meditation.
Yeah.
Oh, there is chat.
Nagaraju sir, this is Divya.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for your time today.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, today the session flowed very smoothly and effortlessly. So we are into it. I was able to be follow through along the session. Yeah.